All right, yo, what's up? This is Battlerapradar Radio. This is your host, Nano. I'm going to go ahead and let my other two co-hosts introduce themselves. What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up, man? It's X, Battle Rap Radar. Let's get it, man.
What's up, world? This is Bruce Memphis, Battle Rap Radar.
All right, that's what's up. So, first topic, and definitely the latest topic, since we, smack dropped that footage. We got Chess, a.k.a. the future of the URL, right, against the top dog of URL in Tay-Rock. All right, shit happened at Nome. Big card. What y'all think? Go ahead, X. Tell me what the verdict is, man.
Man, well, I gave it to Rock 2-1. In the slightest of the slightest of the slightest of the slightest edges, man, had to go Rock 2-1.
Oh, shit. All right, Bruce, what's up? What's the verdict on your end, man? What we got?
I got Rock 2-1 as well. And that's one thing that I don't really like about Chess. He stumbles a bit too much for me. But I got him 2-1. I got Rock 2-1.
All right, same for me. Usually I would like to go ahead and disagree just for the fuck of it. But in this case, to me it's clear. It's clear as day that Rock gets us 2-1. I honestly, see, the thing is, I didn't even want to really give Chess the first, but something about Chess's first was able to go ahead and kind of give an edge to him over Rock. But Rock clearly got that, and Rock showed why there's a difference altogether. Personally, I had first round Chess, and the other two clearly Tay-Rock. First round was debatable. What's the round y'all had? X, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Chess clearly won the first. He came out haymakers, had the building shaking. I think he had like a I can't remember the bar that he had, but it was crazy. But yeah, I definitely had Chess winning the first very clearly, and second, Vintage Rock, man. I mean, if you're a real battle rap fan, you've been following Rock, you know how Rock, what he does in the second round. Third round, it was slight for me. If Chess didn't have the interview scheme that was just ridiculous and terrible on so many levels, and the slight stumbles, then I would have gave the third to Chess, honestly. But I think Rock just showed that he was in a different class, man. He just outperformed him all the way. So that's how I had it, man.
All right, what about you, Bruce? What we got? What we talking about?
I think the part you might be looking for, but my favorite out there first round was we ain't seen the Rock put arm on Chess since the People's Elbow.
That was hard.
Yeah, definitely did.
That was hard. He performed that perfectly too, because I looked at him and I thought literally the Rock about to do the People's Elbow. I won't shit you on that, yo.
Yeah,
that was a hard.
I did too. Yeah. First one was Chess clearly. The second round, Tay-Rock, when he hit him with the little struggle bar for real, put something around your neck to have you struggling to live, killed him. Third one, I wanted to give it to Chess too, but I think if he would have took out that news scheme, he probably would have won the third round. But that would kind of lost me and the crowd.
That was an angle he probably shouldn't have done. So he probably shouldn't have went ahead and pulled off. That was a good idea, but at the same time, it's just that he couldn't execute it, and I think that's the difference right now. The Tay-Rock is literally the best at executing his bars, whether or not you think they're hot or if they're too simple, because he's the gun bar king. There's one thing you always got to credit Rock is that it's always executed perfectly and it's a clean round every single time, which is why.
Hey, Nano, man, I don't mean to cut you off, but I forgot to say this. But Chess, out of all the people that Tay-Rock has battled, man, Chess had the most clever and most fire Rock flips out of every single battle that I've seen, every single person I've seen Tay-Rock battle.
I can agree with that because honestly, a lot of those Rock flips were something like that. What was it? Find a dum under Rock, like Patrick.
Yeah, and then put the K on Rock. Put the K on Rock like I'm spelling it the proper way. That was crazy, man.
Yeah, he had some flips. He showed that he can really he can go ahead and and really attack a name like that. So, and that kind of goes along with what we're probably about to go ahead and talk about, and that's Born Legacy Supreme. All right. Born Legacy Supreme coming up. Sounds like a damn taco meal, Taco Bell, but it ain't. But the card is insane. The card don't even make sense to me. It's how this feels like a Summer Madness, almost a Summer Madness card in a way. Does it not?
Yeah, it do. I like the card too. I'm excited about it. The whole card actually.
This is this is definitely it's a shocker to me just because of Big T making a debut on Born Legacy on a Born Legacy stage.
Yeah.
Versus Mike P.
I have to. Yeah. I got to give it to URL, man. Card, and it's crazy, man. The matchups you got is wild, man. It's wild. JC and Chess. Oh my God, man. That's probably my favorite battle on the card, man. I can't wait for that one.
That's gonna be fire, Bruce. What you think about the card, Bruce? What you think?
I actually like it because I actually see a nice little grudge match this year. Because honestly, I think Mike P and T gonna be a good battle. Mike P should be able to win it to me. They're 2-1.
You think Mike P?
Blockers. Mike P, yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Ooh.
We get that. If we get that on Big T. Woo.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I might be going the other way.
Say that again?
I might be going the other way, man. I might be going Big T, man. Big T, he got something to prove, man. Big T, Mike P does also, but, man, Big T.
Yeah, Big T took that loss to, didn't Big T take that loss to 40?
Yeah.
It 40 bars in battles.
Yeah,
he took a loss there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it didn't look good. I got Mike P winning that. I mean, not Mike P, actually. I got Big T, my bad. Sorry, Mike P. But I got Big T winning that. Mike P is going to come with some hard angles because he's really good at that, and he can construct rounds pretty damn well. So, but definitely, let's get to I think personally the battle of the night. It will be Chess versus JC. So, we just got a dose of Chess from the Tay-Rock battle, all right? And we saw what he could do. However, would that Chess be enough to beat JC, who has arguably one of the best runs this year, and probably late 2016, one of the best runs that a battler has gotten since actually matching up with Cortez. Shout out to Cortez. Will that win against JC? Bruce, I want to know, will that win against JC? Will that Chess beat JC?
Yes, I say that, and I got Chess winning 2-1 in a classic battle. I say it'll be enough because after that the known, Tay-Rock even said to himself, like, whoever stands in front of Chess next is gonna die, and I believe that wholeheartedly. Just by watching Chess grow from the first when that was the BET. So now, oh my God, I can't wait to see it.
But has he really grown? He still stumbles. He still falls around. He's still having those chokes. Like, so that can't be enough to beat JC. JC to me is possibly the best at writing. It's just constructing rounds and writing punchlines and stringing them together. And it's not regular 4-bar setups. You don't even have just regular setups. The shit can hit you at any moment. You don't know when it's going to happen, so that's why you always got to be listening. That's why JC is going to be able to. I personally think JC might just catch a clean 3-0.
Wow. No. Wow. No. Don't go that far. Let's not overcook it, man. 2-1 JC, man. It'll be a clear 2-1.
Just hold every round against Rock.
Hold on. Chess will come out fire first round. And let me say this: if it's a clean 3-0, it'll be a 3-0 like Briz and Ill Will. Each battle will be fire, but JC would just have he'd just be too much. And I'll say this: JC, I think JC is the battle. He's the battle of the year, Like without, I think he has the best line of 2017, man. So I gotta give it to JC, man. 2-1 without clear. I think it's gonna be a clear 2-1, man. Without a doubt.
Chess, you gotta come with it, man. That's all that I have to say. I'm in your corner.
if he come with what he had against Rock, that's not enough, man.
Yeah, I think.
That better be that better be something, because that's a Born Legacy stage. I don't know if y'all realize that. That's a small room. JC got the attention of everybody in that crowd.
Exactly.
JC's gonna go and bar somebody out.
You know what JC say, man? Every bar, and it's literal.
It's gonna be every bar, and there's no gassing it. There's no gassing in JC. That's the crazy part, because he doesn't have to be wild on stage. He's poised as hell, and that's what Chess don't got. He got that poise yet.
One thing that works in Chester's favor to me against JC will be strictly on the way he act out his rounds.
Yeah.
You know, so he's gonna have to perform and keep the intensity up on JC.
I think Chess. My bad.
No, you just go ahead.
I think Chess, man. As long as he don't, this is one thing that I really hate about Chess, and I notice he does it in like most of his battles. Is he'll say a line, and then he'll turn to somebody behind him and say, you know, and then what? And the bar never hits. It never hits. He does that all in most of his battles. He's done it, and the bar never hits. So
you don't like the way he did it against Tay-Rock? My bad. You can go finish up.
No. I mean, it was a fire line, but I think he doesn't need. That's the thing with Chess. He don't need the entourage. He fired by himself. As long as he can construct his rounds and do what he do, it could be enough to beat JC. But I think JC just too much, man.
I feel like it's gonna be way too much. I honestly do. Now, I mean, with that, since we go from Born Legacy Supreme, like I said earlier, that felt like, when I looked at the card, it felt like a Summer Madness 6 card. That's what it almost looked like to me. That this could have been a Summer Madness card. Maybe the whole Shep Trez is debatable at putting him on Summer Madness so quickly because he hasn't, main evented any other events or anything like that.
Well, however, we didn't even talk about him. He got wrong. So he got wrong. And honestly,
what that's gonna look real like. Quick, I want to get into the possible SM6 matchups. Like what would you guys like to see at SM6 besides Hollow and Tay-Rock, clearly, because that's already etched in stone, right? So before we get to that, Chef Trez versus Rum Nitty. Who you guys got in that? That's a toss up. That almost is a toss up for me, but I got Rum Nitty in there 2-1. But Chef is going to probably give us one of the best performances and the best Chef that we've seen thus far. What y'all think, X? Go ahead.
Yeah, man, I got my boy Trez, man, with two of them things, man. 2-1 Trez, man. 2-1 Trez. And Rum might be fired, man. But I think Trez with the rebuttals, man, that's how he captivates the crowd, bro. With his rebuttals, it's crazy. And hey, I got the Chef, man. 2-1.
What about you, bro?
Yeah. Everybody know that the Chef cooks with rum, man. He gonna cook them, man. I got Trez 2-1 too. You gotta take the alcohol out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I got Trez, man, and I agree with the three of them things. I think this is gonna be one of those Breeze versus Ill Will battles where it's just gonna be a fire ass battle, and it's gonna be tough to pick one. But I think how Trez is gonna set everything up, man. Trez 2-1.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. See, now that we might have to just go ahead and hold off on the SM6 matchup prediction real quick, because now that we say that, which by the way, I got Rum 2-1, like I said earlier. I got 2-1. I just don't think Chef's going to be able to withstand so many punches like that. We've seen Rum Nitty literally punch battlers' life away right before our eyes. That Rum versus Ab battle, even though that's like a classic battle, we know every time you went ahead and watched that battle, it didn't get better for Ab. It's not like you went back and you're like, you know what, maybe I can give him this round. No, Rum edged every round because he just kept punching him.
No. You got Rome 3-0 over Av?
I had Rome 3-0 over Av. Not a body at all. It was literally Evan each round.
Definitely. I had 2-1 Av, but that's another topic for another day. That's another topic for another day.
However, New Jersey Twerk versus Ill Will. I forgot. For some reason I forgot that was on the card.
That's how fire the card is, man.
Yeah, that's how fire the card is. I literally forgot another battle that was on there that's just as fire. First of all, I was basically actively wanting this battle to happen for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why I did. It just for some reason it's probably going to be the most entertaining battle of the night overall, because Ill Will he can just go ahead and make a crowd just get involved. He can go crazy.
He got bars.
And Twerk, go ahead and he'll literally write your life away. That boy's pen is ridiculous. The shit that he comes up with, call it reaching or whatnot, but you know what he's saying. You know what he's attacking. Who y'all got in that, man? I don't even know who the fuck I got in that, to be honest with you. That shit's gonna be a mess in a good way.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a blood fight, man. I think it's gonna be a knock him out, drag him out. But I don't know why, man. This battle when I heard of the matchup, man, I instantly thought of Will versus Briz. I don't know why, but I think Ill. I think his presence, man. And Twerk is fire. Don't get me wrong, bro. Twerk is fire, but I think Ill. I think he'll edge it, man. 2-1 in a classic debatable, man. 2-1 Will.
And we still haven't seen that Twerk Mike P either. Just want to throw that out there. We ain't seen that Twerk versus Mike P, and that needs to drop soon.
Come on, Smack. Come on, man. Feed us, man. We hungry. We want to see that.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So what you got, Bruce?
I want to see Mike P beat Twerk too. You know what I'm saying? I think Ill Will gonna beat Twerk. And the reason why you thought Twerk and Breeze, you thought it because he got that voice. You know what I'm saying? But and to me, he don't put his pen together. You know what I'm saying? Twerk, he alright to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't see a big buzz about him, but he can write though. He got some bars for you. But I don't see the big buzz about him like that. He fired though, but not.
Who you got in that though?
I got Ill Will. 2-1.
Damn, both I got Ill Will.
2-1 because of the crowd hype for Twerk. He gonna probably win in the building.
Yeah. This gonna be a battle that I think you can't judge this in the building. Even though I know for sure, like the building, that mean a lot when you judge them. I mean, when you actually there and you get the reaction from the crowd and stuff. But I think on camera, Will will take it 2-1. But it could go either way, like I said.
I honestly got Twerk winning that. He can't take a loss now, right? After supposedly losing to Mike P. You can't lose to Ill right now. I don't care how nice Ill Will is, because he is mad nice and he's one of the more entertaining battlers. Twerk gotta win. He has to win. If he doesn't win, that kills a lot of momentum for you possibly going to Summer Madness, right? Because ain't that the rumor a little bit? Like Twerk might be on a Summer Madness card this early, even though he hasn't really main event anything else. Like there's no excuse at this point, especially if we're never going to see that Mike P battle, which I have a feeling we probably will see. I don't think Smash should hold it too long.
Yeah, definitely.
So other than that, that's basically Born Legacy Supreme in a nutshell. I don't know if there's supposed to be another battle that might get announced to Borders.
We got Clean Paper and Reed Dollars.
I don't even like that battle.
Yeah, next.
Really?
Next topic.
Yo, that battle was
Let's get 20 seconds on it.
Oh, that's a feeling battle, man. I'm 100% convinced something fell through. Somebody fell through. That is a fill-in battle like a Sway 7 and Moneybag. That's fill-in, man.
This shit don't even make sense. Where did Reed Dollars even come from? Like,
I thought he was gone, bro.
Why did he want that? Who asked for him?
I don't know. But all I know is at the rate Clean Paper going, he ain't going to remember his name at this point. He been talking like a mud lately. Is that a
2-minute round battle? Come on, Smack. Is that a 2-minute?
We should move on.
That better be a 2-minute. Yo, if that's contracted for 3 minutes, yo, I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna be mad as hell. I don't. It's in the car.
Time limit, man.
Leave that footage in the car.
Yes, sir.
Anyway.
Next topic, man. Enough of that.
Now, this topic right here, we've been talking about it for a while, ever since it got announced by Mr. New Jersey himself, Arsenal. All right, Mr. Travel the World. You know, winners travel, losers pivot. Arsenal versus loaded motherfucking Lux. Beloved, who y'all got in this? I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna be too surprised if anybody just picks Lux, because I mean it's hard to go against Lux. It really is. I got Lux doing this 2-1. What about y'all? X, tell me what's up, man.
Bless King with the 30. He going 3-0. I don't think it'll be unless Arsenal come with something that we don't know about. That's his only shot, man. Because the disrespectful bars, man. I mean, it's the battle on you, Doug. So Arsenal, I can't even say he might have had a crowd because Lux is just Lux. So, I mean, man, I don't see him getting around, man. And I like Arsenal, bro. I'm telling you, man. I think Lux got something. I think he got something to prove, man. That's just me personally, man. I don't think it'll be a body, but I think it'll be a clean 3-0.
Shit, man, won't even give the man a round? God.
I can't
you are good.
What about you, Bruce? Because X over here just being a dick right now towards ours, yo.
Yeah, bad. I know this is our last battle, so if our ass gonna have to come with it, if he can freestyle or come how he came on Funk Master Flex doing that freestyle, I think
of the year.
He can be Lux. Huh?
Freestyle, Funk Flex, freestyle of the year. Ours.
Yes, ours. So I know he can put the bars together, but he's going to have to come with that. He's going to have to lay it out on the table. And I agree with you. Loaded Lux is probably looking for his next battle right now because Lux can't take this L neither. So I'm expecting a classic battle right here.
Will it be classic? I mean, it's on you, Dub. Hollow versus Lux, that was an okay battle. I mean, I think we hyped it up so much that, and because it happened on UW, it wasn't that crazy. I mean,
right.
I gotta give Ars at least a round. I mean, the dude's a legend. Like, his resume is ridiculous. The people that he faced at the time that he faced them, when usually they're at their peak or when they're at their most dangerous. Like, Ars took Grizz at literally the worst possible time.
So wait, let me get this right. So you got to give Ars a round because he's a legend? Against arguably the greatest battle rapper of all time?
Excuse me, who's the what?
I said against arguably the greatest battle rapper of all time.
We're gonna talk about that some other time. I'm not even gonna go ahead and nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna give Ars a round because I know you're in Jersey. This is your spot. This is your supposedly last match. He's gonna get around.
Off of the crowd,
gonna get around.
probably. It ain't gonna be because of the bars in the building. It's
no,
not
he's gonna convince us. He's gonna convince us within his round. He's gonna try.
You don't think that ours got I guess the bars to them to beat Lux in one round, just one. I believe he do, because ours been, even though that battle that stuck up with him and Breeze, I ain't like it. But hell, this is last battle. You got to put it on the table.
Let me say this: in the building, ours might get around in the building, but when you watch it on camera and you look back on and you look at Lux third round, and then because he always build up. He build up. First round he'll say something. Second round he'll say something. Third, like when he battled Clips. When he told him the apple didn't fall too far from the tree, and he said something, and he said, I think something else, I can't remember, but in the third, then he came out and he threw the paperwork or whatever. When you go back and watch it, it's like, oh, okay, well, he's just connecting the dots from each round, and then he connecting the dots just to land the big haymaker, the big finishing move. So I don't know, man. That's just me, man. That's just me.
Man, it's gonna be a good battle. It can't be a bad battle, especially for his last battle. Even if he does lose, which is more than likely, Arce is gonna lose. But I mean, it's got to be a good battle. I want to be able to go back and say Arce left in a good way. You know, I want to be able to remember Arce in the best way possible. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now, if he decided to retire after getting killed by Briz like that, that would have been a bad look. That would have looked really bad.
And he knows it. He knows
if he has to have a good showing against Lux. Now, question. I'm going to go ahead and segue this real quick since we're talking about Loaded Lux here. Loaded Lux is going to face somebody. Who the hell is he going to face next after Arce? Because Arce is on UW, so you know Lux is going to do what he did last time and basically come back to URL, right? He's going to get that bag from UW, probably feel good about it, and then maybe the price kind of drops. Maybe. I'm hoping, so that way he can come back to URL. Who faces him? I want to know. X, tell me, who faces him?
Lux?
Who faces Lux on URL after this UW battle?
Man, that's a good question. I know JC won him, but
he called him out.
I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
You don't see that happening?
No, I don't see that. I don't see that happening. Lux, man. I mean, if Tay-Rock can somehow find a way to beat Hollow, maybe.
That would be interesting. I mean, he did. He called him out once. So I could see that happening. Maybe. I mean, it's two top dogs at URLs. If Smack puts that together and then puts the pay-per-view, the amount of money that goes to that is ridiculous. I can tell you that right now. That's a venue seller in itself. Yeah,
I'll say that, but it's all pending on if can beat Hollow. So
I mean that's true. Which, by the way,
hold on. I just Rock beat Hollow. Man, I don't know. If we just never see Hollow, man, Hollow be solid. You know what I'm saying? He'll battle somebody, then he'll duck off for a while. And it's like, I mean, so we going off of the last thing I got in my head from Hollow is the third round against Clips, and that wasn't Hollow. I'll just say that. So I think, man, I think Hollow gonna be in his bag, but you know. Nobody, if the URL crowd don't mess with nobody else, they love Rock. So you know how that's gonna go. But you know, Hollow is Hollow. So
that's true.
I don't know.
That's true. What about you, Bruce? Just real quick, Hollow and Tay-Rock, because then I want to jump back to this whole who Lux gonna get next conversation. So who you got, Tay-Rock or Hollow?
I got Tay-Rock 2-1.
Really?
Gunbar King. Yeah.
Woo!
Tay-Rock is on the road right now, and I say that because everything that he touches in my eyes been turning to gold. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the cave is fire. Them motherfuckers in the DMV fire. So, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, anybody that he working with, they motherfuckers doing their thing. But as far as the Loaded Lux goes, I was watching Hip Hop is Real, one of their interviews that was talking with, what's dude's name? The Daylight, and the Daylight was saying he wouldn't mind just battling Lux. What y'all think about that one?
You said Daylight against Lux?
Yep.
Let me be real quick because I think we got like about 6 minutes left. So I don't think that'll never happen. So that's my take on it. So Nano, it's all you, bro. That'll never happen.
So. I mean, at one point I wanted to see Daylight versus Lux, and that was after the Chilla Jones battle with Daylight and Chilla was classic. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. So, but honestly, if I'm gonna give somebody to Lux next, if it's not Tay-Rock after this Hollow battle, I feel like JC deserves a shot because of one reason. I'm tired of everybody putting Lux on his pedestal. Mind you, the people that he beat are people from his era, besides Hollow. was the only exception, right? And Calico, okay? But how long ago was that? I want to see you come back, like, and actually take on one of the guys that we look at as probably the best writer in the game, and we look at Loaded as one of the best writers ever to battle, right? So why not test that? He's never faced nobody with a pen like that. And by the way, if anybody's telling me Hollow's got a better pen than JT, you're on drugs, and a lot of hardcore ones, because that don't even make sense.
Man, that's not. I don't think nobody else.
Oh, it's what.
Say that.
It's what.
And not anybody with a brain with working brain cells would say that.
Let me throw down this one out at you, because I was thinking about it earlier. What do you think about goods versus looks?
Goods versus looks. That would definitely. That's something
That'd be fire.
That's always going to be in the air, honestly. That's probably going to end up happening. We just don't know when.
That'd be fine.
I can see that. That doesn't even have to be a Summer Madness thing, to be honest with you. Unless that's the only thing that Lux comes back for it. But yeah.
I mean, speaking of goods, since we short on time, but speaking of goods, they dropped the trailer for goods and T-Top today.
Oh yeah, that's right. And with a lot, I mean, I watched, like I said, I watched a lot of preview, and I mean, there's a couple mic issues going on, so I don't know how they're gonna edit the footage and whatnot. So that kind of slowed T-Top down, but I feel like with the editing, they make sure that his rounds are actually there. T-Top, I'm probably gonna say T-Top once I watch it again, maybe, because Goods was talking. Go ahead, X.
Hey man, if you don't already follow Battle Rap Radar, when the pay-per-views come out, man, follow Battle Rap Radar for live stream, man. Shout out to the stream king Taylor, man. So y'all need to go and give us a follow on Twitter, man, if y'all want to hear the audio or see the visuals of the live pay-per stream, the live pay-per-view stream.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and hit us up. Follow us on our Battle Rap Radar. If you can go ahead and follow any of us, all right. I'm your host Nano. You can follow me at King_Nano_X on Twitter. Go ahead, X. Go ahead and give out your YouTube, Bruce. Go ahead, X.
Yeah, this is Bruce. Follow me on Twitter at Bruce Sama. That's BRUSAMA.
Yeah, man, this your boy X, man. Follow me on Twitter, man, at Xavier, XAVIER_BEE and the number 1.
All right. So it's Battle Rap Radio. We're signing off. Y'all later.